And we are back, Crystal Soul Esports fans. Week 3, we got our Grand Champ division, the game between Treefolks and Shenlongs, and Soul is actually out. So this should be a closer than close matchup here between these two. Both the records at 1-1, and whoops you. We got some very highly motivated players coming into this game because this game is crucial for both of their playoff runs.
Oh, 100%. Both teams kind of looking to kind of come in here and take advantage of the points system that this league is providing. So the Crystal Soul is providing. I'm not sure if a lot of fans actually know this or not, but pretty much if you guys play a game on stream and you guys win the game, they actually give you 4 points for winning that. And whereas compared to just a normal game, you just get pretty much 3 points. So you're getting pretty much a give me at this point for an extra point. So both of these teams want to come into this one. They want to win this one because it's like you said, playoffs, implementations. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now, but those are on the line. And I think in this one, Shenlongs is going to favor in a win more so than the Tree Folks will.
Shenlongs did that with Soul on the roster. Tree Folks coming
Yeah.
in with a -5 goal differential, even though they are at that 1-1 record. Shenlongs, courtesy kind of that Soul performance with the +6 goal differential. But with Yeezy and Wheelie in here tonight, Tree Folks gonna have to look to take advantage with Green Apple and Mr. Potato.
Yeah, Green Apple's a player to watch as well. I know we talked about it last game. Peach, she was a female. Green Apple, female as well. I'm second female back to back. Crazy, I know. But Green Apple, I heard is a high ranked GC player, if not an SSL at this point. And I heard that she has a lot of solo individual goals. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what she has in her arsenal. If we're gonna see some of those crazy highlight reel finishes that I know Soul provides for this Shenlong's team, but it's just unfortunate that we're not going to see that matchup between Green Apple and Seoul. So Seoul's definitely missed out here for the Shenlong team.
Yeah, Green Apple on that leaderboard, trailing just Kip and Sino in goals, tied in that third place
Yeah.
spot with 19, with a few of the other great teams in the league. These players coming in with 19 goals, one assist for Green Apple, so doing it all on her own offensively, and with a complement of 10 saves as well. And we see, the direct offense, so she's mechanical with the ball. She's not kind of spreading the wealth a little bit. She's forcing solo plays up. So that is what I'm going to be looking for. Green Apple, taking some control of the ball, taking control of the space, and really forcing some of these defenders to come to her, just like in our last series, and just generate some chances off that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Shenlongs, very closely because it's gonna be Yeezy and Wheelie actually getting the start for this one, and these two never actually played together. And like we mentioned beforehand, Soul is gonna be missed in this game, and then Yeezy's actually getting the sub for him. But I mean, if you look at Soul stats himself, he has 14 goals on the season, but on the back end of things, 18 saves. So that's gonna be pretty huge to a pretty big deficit for this Shenlong's team. So something to watch out for, like I said beforehand, Yeezy and Wheelie coming into this one, never really playing before.
And I've seen Yeezy from the past season. He's a very solid rotational player. He definitely can jump up into the offense and provide with some picture perfect passes. We saw that in the previous season before. So he is a decent sub to have in here, even if he hasn't played that much with Wheelie Ninja. So it's going to be a battle of kind of that synergy between Green Apple and Mr. Potato. If you can kind of take Green Apple out of the equation on the offensive side of the ball, that's going to suit Chenlongs extremely well, and look for some of these odd man opportunities down the field.
Yeah, I guess we could kind of point out too that Green Apple and Mr. Potato, I'm not sure if they actually played together yet. But at the same time, Green Apple, or I'm sorry, Mr. Potato is getting the green light for the sub today, and it's gonna be cool to see franchise owner versus franchise owner. So it's gonna be Mr. Potato, the franchise owner of the Tree Folks, versus Shenlong's franchise owner Wheelie. So we're gonna have ourselves a little bit maybe of a side wager, you know what I mean, going on behind the scenes or something going on. So
And you love to see that when GMs kind of get involved. I know I've cast a few leagues where the GM just kind of sits back and lets the team do the rest of the work, but when they're shorthanded, they need a sub. The owner of the GM kind of steps in there and provides a little bit of a morale boost to their team, even if they're not the most standard player for their roster. Maybe not the most equally skilled or finding the most synergy with their team. But it's always good that the players can kind of interact that way and kind of play off of their own GM. So a battle of the GMs between Treefolks and Shenlongs. And both the other players, definitely the two to watch in Yeezy and Green Apple. As we set to get this underway, Tree Folks and Shenlongs, week 3, a win here is puts them in a good spot for a playoff run. So we will see here, whoops.
And I can't wait to get this one underway. I'm really, really itching to see what Green Apple has in her arsenal. I heard that she is more or less a solo player, so I'm kind of I love the flashy showboaty stuff, the highlight reel plays. I love to see that kind of stuff. So if we see some crazy things happen early on, or even late game in garbage time, I would still love to see it.
Away we go. Green Apple trying to take that shot short side wheelie. Able to get the block as Easy tries to send this one back down to corner. Mr. Potato trying to rush the ball down. Good center out in front. Wheelie not able to get to it yet, but Green Apple just going to back off, realizing they had the touch. Down in front, Yeezy with a shot. Back down in front, and
Oh,
Yeezy again. Great follow through off the transition clear from Wheelie.
what a good shot right here. Heads up play from Green Apple. And I was just going to compliment her on her car control as she hops off that back wall. That one just shot right at her trunk. Easy putting that right where she can't save that one.
Back down we go. Green Apple to the corner. Wheelie going to try and get an angle to that short side. Awkward block down in front. Green Apple able to get a hold of it. Little wave dash to mid. Yeezy holds that up. Good 50 to deny that midfield clear. And now Mr. Potato is going to rotate to that back post as Green Apple takes it out. Green Apple. And Esteem gets a bump on the wall, trying to send this one down short side, and Wheelie able to come back and bail his teammate there. Good team communication, talking about that bump coming through.
Yeah, very, very good heads up play right there for Mr. Potato. Just comes flying through. Doesn't end up getting contact with the ball right here either. Green Apple now in a pretty interesting situation. She's going to rotate all the way back to the far side on the green field to pick up a boost. And this one's kind of going to reset the offense here. So let's see if we see something here. Green Apple has to get this one over Wheelie. Doesn't end up doing that one. Here comes Mr. Potato on the left-hand side. Green Apple, both members coming up on this one. And I would say that Shenlong's kind of missed an opportunity right there on the offensive transition.
Wheelie tries to turn it around. One person to beat is Green Apple to the sidewall. Easy. Back her around. He'll try and just dunk it down in front, but Mr. Potato still advancing through the offensive zone. Feed out in front. Mr. Potato short side as this one up. Green Apple not going to pursue it as Yeezy had already pre-jumped off the sidewalk. Gets a good touch. Mr. Potato able to get back in time. And again, some of these touches coming out from Shenlongs kind of fooling the defense from the
Oh, no.
side of Tree Folks. But that one, another potential missed opportunity as it was right on the goal line.
It was 100% a missed opportunity. You know me, I'm going to call him out when I see him. So, yeah, 100% missed opportunity right there for Shenlongs. Just pretty much leaving an open net. Both members from Tree Folks were just not in position to save that one, and that one just lingered in front of the net, and nobody made contact with it.
Easy. Trying to beat it down in front. Far side shot
Oh.
off the post and wheelie. Good fake there by Yeezy. Going to try and take some control. Try and buy his teammate a little time to get back on that defensive rotation. Love that play from Yeezy as he will able to take this one up and over to his own corner. Green Apple going to go for the demo, but Yeezy right there in positioning again. And we talked about how Yeezy is such a great rotational player in that pregame, proving it right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were talking about the synergy of the Shenlong team. We weren't sure how Wheelie... Oh, look at this goal right here from Green Apple. Nice transitional goal right here, just 50-50 with Wheelie on the right-hand corner. Pops it off the back wall. And actually, I think she stole that goal.
Hey, man, it's not a double commit if it goes in, all right?
It's not stealing either. It's securing, right?
Yeah, that's goal secured. That's goal security. As Easy leaves this one for a wheelie. Little head of steam as he'll burn some boost to get back to this ball. Looking for the 50, but Green Apple 2 on none. Green Apple opened that goal the other way and getting into that passing lane after it was up for a little bit from the side of wheelie. Doing a good job making sure to get it in transition.
Gil things, I'm gonna say this. Hybrid, take notes. That's how you make open nets right then and right there. That's exactly what it looks like at the GC level when you make open nets.
Or hybrid. That man got roasted to infinity and beyond yesterday during his casting tournament. As Mr. Potato trying to center this one up off the side. Well, it's going to drop short side as Wheelie able to get the clear out. Little back pass here as Green Ninja or Green Apple as Wheelie clears it out. Maybe a little combined. It's like the Green Power Ranger as Mr. Potato gonna have to go up for it and does in the 50 all the way to the other side. Is this one gonna be cleared out?
Here comes Green Apple now on the air rotation, air dribble. Look at both of us. See, air dribble right down the middle of the field. Missed opportunity right there. I wanted to see like maybe a double touch off the back wall right there from Green Apple, but in a 2v1 situation, really, really difficult to kind of pull off. But the speed of these players is just absolutely phenomenal, and just the decision making as well. It's just like a microsecond is going to make or break a defense or an offense.
Even though Shenlongs is losing, I do like their team thought process, their team communication. They
Oh,
have
for sure.
been they have been on top of it, I noticed in their rotations with how they challenge the ball and cover each other. As that one, Green Apple will send wide. Mr. Potato can try and hamper this one in a corner as long as he can. Green Apple full complement, a boost, good read, able to get this one down to corner. Touch off the sidewall, looking mid, feed, far side, and wheelie with the clear on and out. And now 10 seconds left. Need to get a goal, need to get it now to tie this game up. Good touch by Green Apple to mid. Yeezy across. Mr. Potato just trying to lag as much time as he can off the field. And Green Apple able to throw it down. And Treefolks taking game one.
Yeah, when a heads up play right there from Green Apple to kind of stall that ball just enough, working against the clock towards the end there, and then just drilling that one down instead of trying to go for a 0 second goal. A lot of people like to kind of keep that one up. But this is a competition, okay? We don't want to keep these ones up. It's a close game, only winning by 1 goal, and very, very good heads up play. And you mentioned something earlier about the Shenlongs team, and like, we pointed it out in the pre games as well. Like I said, Yeezy and Wheelie, their team chemistry is something we want to talk about. And I want to point out that like at one point in time in that game, I believe Wheelie ended up getting demoed on the goal line, and then Yeezy actually covered very, very well on the back end to get a save there. So I think their team chemistry is there. Now they just need to kind of work on that and transition it towards the offensive side of things.
There were a few opportunities kind of missed in that game. This game could have easily been within Shenlong's grasp. They had a few plays as well where they were going for some demo plays. Wheelie Ninja kind of leading the charge as Yeezy came up through the midfield. Just didn't end up working out for him. Just got it cleared the other way. And Shenlong's doing all the right things, in my opinion. I don't think that was a very bad game from them at all. And just keep up the team communication. Make sure you get some nice challenges. Kind of deny some of those big boost pads in mid that Green Apple was so prone to taking. And Shenlong's going to be looking to be in a good spot in this second game.
Yeah, you also have to win the battlefield position as well. You kind of have to break past that midfield line, and I really believe that Tree Folks did a better job than Shenlongs, kind of breaking past that, presenting more offensive opportunities. I've really seen Shenlongs kind of back up on the blue side more or less a majority of that game. So Shenlongs need to kind of figure it out and kind of get things past the green side of the field and kind of take advantage of those opportunities that are in front of them too. So let's go ahead and hop into this game number two, as this one's going to go ahead and go underway.
And
I don't
Green
think
Apple.
kickoffs are as crucial in this than it has been. And as I say that, the script,
Yeah,
once again, the script.
yeah, you knew it was coming. It was all right. Green Apple, what an angle right off the kickoff, follows through. And Yeezy not able to get to that top corner in time. That's just picturesque placement from Green Apple to secure a 1-0 lead 4 seconds into this one.
Yeah, early on, early goals, you gotta love them because it kind of takes a little bit of pressure off of your team, and it takes a little bit of pressure off of just kind of like the offense. You can kind of start playing a little bit more conservative. It's only 1 goal, but to get it early on is just crucial as far as the mentality wise goes. So Um, yeah, make me eat my words almost on cue, Green Apple. I was gonna say it wasn't. They're not as crucial here at this higher level, but I think they're definitely a lot more planned. Is what I was trying to go with.
And Wheelie trying to make sure that the plan doesn't come to fruition as Green Apple looking for a ceiling play there at a boost. And Mr. Potato, this one a foot race out in front. Wheelie shot to the far side is going to glance off the sidewall. And Green Apple, a good read. And again, We saw Green Apple picking up some small pads to be able to get back in time for that defensive rotation. So it's a good boost management from the side of Treefolks already.
Yeah, and you see Willie Ninja as he was on the rotation back. He was threatened by Mr. Potato. Here comes a flick opportunity for Yeezy. Turns it
Oh,
into an air dribble bump play. Very, very close shot right there from Yeezy. But on the rotation back there, you've seen Willie just kind of rotating back. He wasn't picking up any of those small boost pads, so he was almost boostless going for a defensive stop there.
so easy. Just gonna peel off the ball. Wheelie Ninja looking for the center as Green Apple hammers this one back in the zone, looking for a little wave dash recovery. Wheelie kind of shuck and jive around the ball a little bit as Easy trying to put it to mid. Green Apple, another good read. Has Mr. Potato on the far side. Looks for
Oh,
the Doomsy instead. And now Yeezy with a chance to score the other way and does. Green Apple had Mr. Potato on that far side. Thought the feed was coming.
well, that shot was definitely there, but that save from Wheelie was just on point. He was expecting that shot coming out of Green Apple, and it was a beauty. But the counter attack is going to be the story of this one. Yeezy taking full on advantage of both members from Tree Folks being on the blue side.
Wheelie. Good face off as Yeezy. Gonna try and put it back down to corner. Green Apple gonna try and take some control, but bump off the ball as Mr. Potato comes back in. Another
Uh-oh.
shot. Long distance. Green Apple gonna get it as it skirts to the side. Green Apple. The demo as well now. Mr. Potato with some space. Looks for a long clear. Looking for the demo on that last man.
Oh,
As now still a 2v1 opportunity. Wheelie Ninja, last player available. Fakes the initial touch. Green Apple with an angle, but no. It goes just wide. But how about the offensive rotation here from Treefolks?
Green Apple was just being an absolute bully out here. Look at the fake right here from Yeezy. He's going to set up a nice little transition, but an absolute bully picking up a back-to-back demo on the offensive side of things. So, yeah, this is high tier gameplay. I know a lot of people kind of frown upon demoing people like that, especially in a 2v2 scenario, but you got to do what you got to do to win. This is a game and this is a competition.
Hey man, if you're not sending the other car to the Shadow Realm to force a 2v1, what are you doing in Rocket League? It's easy. Long shot, far side, double commit here out of Treefolks. Chance for the Shenlongs, but no, Green Apple able to get the clear.
Unfortunate. Once again, like we have to take advantage of these ones. If you're Shenlongs, you kind of have to set these ones up. Maybe a little passing play right here. Green Apple's just been everywhere, all over the field. I don't think we've stopped seeing this Fennec the whole entire time. As look at her just hustle right back, right to the defensive side of things. Jeezy trying to go for something. Looks like he was trying to go for a flip reset, maybe push over both members of the defense there. But Green Apple is pretty much just monkeying around at this point and doing a very good job at doing it. As you can see, she's going to post this one in off the left-hand side and put Treefolks up 2-1.
Just an unfortunate little miss there from Yeezy. Thought the immediate shot was coming true. Tried to pre-flip it so he would have an angle to the corner. Ends up not working out, and Treefolks a 2-1 lead. And looking to go up 2-0 in the series with a minute 30 left. Yeezy trying to get a little doink play out in front, and Yeezy. We talked about face-offs being important as both teams now have a goal directly off of one.
Yeah, but look at right here how Willie Ninja kind of cheaps up as well, and Yeezy, they kind of planned this one out. That's something that I was expecting to see from the last series, but looks like in the GC level, at least with these two, they actually kind of called that one out, and it was just a heads-up play to tie this ball game back up 2-2.
Easy with a step, has a man, Wheelie out in front. What a save from Green Apple as this one all the way downfield. Potato with a blast that Easy able to turn aside. Wheelie just going to wait on the line. Green Apple knocked away by Easy. Mr. Potato just going to regather on his own side of the field as Green Apple a little bit behind the play. Wheelie trying to feed it center, and Potato gets a good angle into that passing lane.
Yeah, so far, this is a battle of the franchise owners, and I really feel like I'm not sure who you got in favor of this one thus far, but I would say that Green Apple is definitely a solid pickup for Treefolks because, like I said, she has just been everywhere, all over the field. And the in-game scoring system, although it's not the best, it does kind of tell a tale of the tape. And you're looking at Mr. Potato with only 68 points so far in this game number 2.
He's been reliable on the back end. That's what has allowed Green Apple to kind of play as offensively as she has been. Mr. Potato kind of sitting back, making sure to get these reasonable clears downfield, putting it in good spots, making that defense from Shenlongs come over and challenge the ball as Green Apple has had a plethora of opportunities down in the offensive end. Long shot.
Good pass
Never
back right
mind.
there.
That's a back pass that goes on net out in front. Potato can't get to it in time as we go to overtime here in game two.
That was just a heads up back pass right there. I think Mr. Potato wasn't expecting that one because it was kind of forcing it, or I'm sorry, she was kind of forcing it back to him. So just an unfortunate situation right there. But look at this play right here from Yeezy. Green Apple, plenty of boost. She's gonna pop that one off to the left-hand side. Still trying to stay with this one. Here comes Green Apple and Yeezy. Green Apple wins the 50-50. She can't get the pass off the back wall. Mr. Potato is definitely waiting for that pass. Good try right there for Treefolks, though.
Mr. Potato trying to start the breakout as he will tap this one down off the top of Yeezy's car. Far side. Green Apple, look out. She's got some space. Green Apple to the ceiling. Trying for a little ceiling touch. Ground pinch. And Wheelie able to get in front of it for a little bit of a block. But Green Apple showing some mechanics on display.
And I love to see it. I started cheesing as soon as I started seeing it. She went for the ceiling shot, it looked like, and I think she kind of hit off the ceiling. Then she's like, I'm going to turn this into a ground pinch instead. But look at this play! We don't need any flashy, showboaty stuff from Green Apple. She's still going to get the job done. Right here, 1v1 on Wheelie at midfield. And then Yeezy as well on the back end. Wow, what a shot.
And Treefolks again. Such a good positioning on the map. Mr. Potato back to make that initial save that got them that transition upfield. And Green Apple finishing what she started, a hat trick after 7 shots as well. And Treefolks taking a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, beautiful Treefolks. Green Apple just coming out here with a hat trick, almost 1,000 points from Green Apple, and you love to see it. Like I said beforehand, you love to see it. We had in game number 1, Peach. She had a hat trick as well, so you love to see these females representing, playing a high level of Rocket League play here. But story of this one, like I said beforehand, Wheelie Ninja, the franchise owner, Mr. Potato, the franchise owner as well. So I really feel like Mr. Potato has a one-up on Wheelie Ninja so far.
I wouldn't count Shenlongs out because we talked about how their team play. These have only been 1-goal games. And if they find a way to take Green Apple out, you're going to see a lot more offense from Shenlongs. They're going to have to start trying to demo Green Apple just a little bit, try for some bump plays or something, because
Yeah.
all the offense is going through Green Apple. These shots, all the midfield clears, Mr. Potato kind of sitting back, letting Green Apple play her game. And credit to Tree Folks, up until this point, that has worked out extremely well for them. But Shenlong's going to have to find an adjustment to try and take Green Apple out of the game, whether or not that's an immediate and initial challenge, not giving her time with the ball, or some of these bump demo plays that we saw in the previous years to kind of suss out any of that speedy play.
Yeah, I know we were kind of worried about, Yeezy coming into this game, not really having the, connection like we talked about. But I feel like for the most part, yeah, they're just like a couple goals away, maybe just a slight adjustment away of just connecting right here on the Shenlongs team. But I think definitely maybe pulling out some demo plays. That you've seen Green Apple kind of taking advantage of those demo plays as well, the back-to-back demos that she had in game number 2. So I really feel like if they try to implement that stuff with their game plan, I really feel like they might pull away in this game number 3.
Green Apple looking to get another one. Wheelie last man, able to get the block to the sidewall. Green Apple, good fake. Wheelie sticking with it as the 50 up the sidewall, looking for Mr. Potato in midfield. Drifts across mid. Can't get the double as now Yeezy one-on-one against Green Apple. Yeezy with some space. Look out, flick, far side. What a save as Green Apple somehow gets a piece.
That was a beautiful save on Green Apple, playing some shadow defense there, and that one almost snuck by her. That was shot at the very, very far post, and she just got her Fennec back in time to save that one. But look at this breakaway goal right here from Mr. Potato. I'm not even sure what happened on this one, Gilthanes.
Just a little bit of a bang-bang play, a pinch up the wall, and Mr. Potato, right place, right time, as that second man just kind of trailing behind like we talked about. And Green Apple able to get in the face, get aggressive, offer for challenges in the offensive zone again, and reaping some fruit as Yeezy demo from behind. Green Apple all the way back to her own end, fails it out in front. Wheelie takes the shot and in. And Shenlongs, when you get an opportunity like that, you have to convert.
You have to, 100%. This tough Treefolks defense, not to mention just the ball control that the defense have, that Treefolks have had this whole entire series. You have to take advantage of those ones and tie the game back up, and it's exactly what happened right there. Wheelie coming through and popping off. It's been Yeezy so far for the most part on the offense, so it's good to see that Mr. Potato and
What a
Wheelie
save.
are both kind of coming alive.
Oh no, double commit from the side of Shenlongs. No one able to get the goal as that one sat on the goal line. Mr. Potato had a huge save. I feel
Yeah.
like we need to highlight that as he was able to bump it up and it went off the crossbar. Now he transition shot the other way as Mr. Potato gets in that passing lane.
Wow. Mr. Potato said at the end of game 2, I am getting carried and I love it. And now look at who's carrying who. 2 goals off the back of Mr. Potato so far. So lots of game left. But more importantly, that one puts up Treefolks back up by 1 goal.
Mr. Potato gonna let this one go as it's gonna skip off that sidewall. Back out in front. Wheelie looked for a chance, but Green Apple able to get it back around. That was just in. Green Apple, a long lob shot from her own end, able to get that one in.
Yeah, like I said beforehand, sometimes all you need to do is just kind of pop those ones towards the net and they find their way home. And that's a prime example right there. But more importantly, you look at Shenlongs and both members were at the midfield line. So that I feel like that is what actually contributed to that goal.
Mr. Potato, another great defensive stop. Yeezy had a little bit of an angle to try and put that one on. Mr. Potato just swatted it off the sidewall and out as Mr. Potato, again, a shot, sidewall, back down, in front, right there, and Mr. Potato not able to take the shot as Wheelie Ninja had pre-flipped in front of it. Easy, long blast, right out in front of
Ooh.
Green Apple. Can't get a handle on it, so Yeezy bringing his team back within 1, striking distance with 3 minutes left.
I really feel like that's just 2 missed touches right there from Green Apple. I know she's trying to pop this one off the back wall, but unfortunate situation right there. She just kind of shoots that one directly into the net, dead center. So what led up to that one was just the initial contact that she made and popped it off the side wall, which set up that shot.
Easy. Feed down the line. Wheelie Ninja in stride. Green Apple clears it the midfield again as she'll pick up the boost and bump Yeezy in the process. Mr. Potato losing control of the ball. Chance here for Shenlongs that they can get
Oh,
downfield. Yeezy gonna loop back around and Green Apple has time to take control of it instead. And a classic boost over ball move.
I think what happened there actually was the fact that I think Yeezy had a chance at that ball. Mr. Potato was falling back down. He actually landed at the perfect time on the back end of Yeezy's trunk to kind of negate him from shooting a shot.
Really great defensive stop as Mr. Potato was looking for that hat trick up the side while Yeezy gonna follow it himself as Green Apple. Interrupts down the corner. Yeezy gets the boost steal, allowing Wheelie to come back in. Wheelie short side shot right down in front off the post and in, and Wheelie ties the game up at 3.
I'm not sure if this is deliberate or not with this shot, but Wheelie kind of missing contact initially, going for that bottom right-hand corner, but he shoots it to the far post instead, and it works out in his favor and ties this ball game right back up. But beautiful shot right there, and just a whiff from Mr. Potato.
Wheelie, the battle of the GMs ensue as it is 2-1. Green Apple putting one ahead again, so a quick answer off the face-off from the side of Treefolks.
Yeah, regardless of what happens in this game, unless it goes into, if this one goes into overtime, someone's looking at a hat trick on the Treefolk side. Because Mr. Potato and Green Apple both sharing the workload this time. They both have 2 goals so far. And it looks like Green Apple is going to get the hat trick first. I'm telling you, this script, whoever wrote this is great tonight.
Man, the GM doing the work in the early game. Finally, Green Apple coming alive, and it's off the face-offs that Treefolks have really dominated the force of play. And Treefolks, 2 kickoff goals in a row. As it is 5-3. Fake kickoff there as Green Apple up to Mr. Potato. Mr. Potato trying to ground pitch that one. Yeezy takes it away. Yeezy, 2 to beat in the corner. Flick far side, up and in, and Yeezy trying his hardest to bring this one back.
This is just a beautiful individual goal right here. A 1v2 off this left side angle. We've seen a couple of these sneak through tonight already. Still down by 1 goal though, so it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how Shenlong has kind of come into this one with 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining.
Really touch up the midfield line. Long floater. Easy to the backboard. Chance here for Wheelie. Can't get the shot on net. He had plenty of space to get it. Unfortunately, I don't think he had the boost to cut the angle as he was already a little awkward.
Here comes a chance for Green Apple now. She has plenty of boost to get something going. Maybe some flashy play. Oh, kind of over pursues that one. Unfortunate right there, but more importantly, Mr. Potato wins that 50-50 versus Wheelie. Kind of can't get the secondary shot, though. Kind of misses that initial shot to kind of put a threatening dagger into the hearts of Shenlongs, but 40 seconds remaining now. Here comes Wheelie. Brings this one upfield. Mr. Potato, nice pop out to the left-hand side. Yeezy still has a chance at this one. Maybe going for a pass. Definitely goes for it. He has to rush it, though, because Potato there on the defense. Here comes Yeezy.
What a
Nice card
recovery.
control right there from Yeezy. And that one's going to tie the ball game up.
Easy. What a recovery off the sidewall here. Just bounces it back in time as Mr. Potato was looking for the pinch off the side of the post to get it out. Yeezy, the recovery just a millisecond in to get that shot on net, and now the game all tied up at 5.
Wow, that was just an amazing individual goal
Oh,
right there
50.
from Yeezy. Oh, where's the follow-up?
No!
Wheelie!
Wheelie!
No! Wheelie came flying through. He definitely tried, though. Final 10
Wanted
seconds
it.
now. Wheelie kind of pops this
Oh
one right back
no!
in front of Green Apple.
Oh
Green Apple has a
no!
chance! And she scores! Green Apple puts him up by 1 point with 7 seconds left.
Heartbreak for the Shenlongs. They had a shot there at the end, and finally, Treefolks break through, get that 2v1 they've been looking for, and Wheelie, unfortunately, he was not able to bury it right out in front. Now, with 5 seconds left, Green Apple looking for another, and gets it! A 2-goal lead, and that will be the dagger here for Treefolks.
Oh, 100%. We talked about, or I did at least. They made me eat my words of how kickoff goals essentially, or kickoffs weren't that important, but I think we've seen at least 3 or 4 goals off the kickoff in this game alone.
Man, we talked about how kickoffs weren't important at the very beginning of this game, yeah?
Yeah, I
That
mean
we've
that's
seen
what I
another
said.
one
Yeah,
go in.
clip it and ship it.
A
Another-
7-6 score line, too. Oh, man.
yeah,
So all the players on either squad padding the stats a little bit here with these games. Treefolks coming out the victors with a clean 3-0 sweep in week 3. They will advance to 2-1 in their playoff hopes, looking a lot better as Shenlongs will drop to 1-2. And hopefully next week they can get Seoul back and get back to a 500 record in week 4.
yeah. I'm not sure. Actually, yeah, Shenlongs needed to win this game to put them in a better position to pretty much make the playoffs, but you hit the nail right there on the head. Soul's presence was definitely missed tonight. I think it would be 100% of a different game if Soul was here. We know he's capable of pulling off some of these highlight kind of shots, and just his game sense alone is going to help out his team. But pretty much that whole entire time, I would probably say that it was a 1v2. I know Mr. Potato was doing his thing. He was holding it down on the back end of things, which he was doing what he needed to do to win the game and just kind of let, hey, we're going to unleash Green Apple, the monster, and just let her do what she has to do to kind of take over and win this game. And she did that. She had 2 back-to-back hat tricks, 5 goals that last game right there, and still plenty of saves as well. So GG's to both sides, but Treefolks won this one.
And Treefolks, man, they came out swinging early on too. We
Yeah,
talked about how, some of these teams get in here, they like to try and figure each other out a little bit, play a little passive, but no, these guys straight up the gut every time. Green Apple so aggressive on offense. You can see why she has 19 goals on the season, a considerable amount more now after
yeah,
that series. And this puts Treefolks in a great spot headed towards playoffs. And with that goal differential that they had going into this game being -5, definitely doing favors for them now as these games were tight. They were 1 goal apiece, I believe, in every single one of those games. I would believe it was 3-2, 3-2, and then 7-6 for
yeah. I
for
mean,
the games.
but not to mention, like you said, Tree Folks, they needed to win this one or else they're going to be out of the playoffs. And just the point system alone, it's going to be a +4 for them. So that's going to bump them up to, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but maybe the first place spot as far as points go. I'm not sure if this is updated or not, but regardless, they're going to be bumped up a significant amount just off of this win alone.
I do believe you are correct. I'm not the stats guru that you or Lord are, but I'll just randomly agree just in case. Um, but
That's always safe, right?
yeah, yeah, you just nod your head and smile like you do when you don't understand the question. But so it's looking like we do have a confirmation that Tree
Yep.
Folks did vault themselves to that first place spot. So looking great for playoffs. Credit to Mr. Potato and Green Apple on the excellent performance tonight, getting the job done against Shenlongs.
Yeah, just coming from last to best, that's just ridiculous to see, but that's just the way math works.
So
I love
guys,
to see it though.
that is going to do it for us tonight, but do check the schedule. We do have Eastern Dragons versus Archangels next week. In addition to, it's going to be Chimeras versus Guardians in the Champ Division. So, guys,
Ooh.
definitely check that out next week. There's some good games that are going to appear, and maybe a preview of some of these playoff matchups that we have coming up for you. But I've been Guild Thames, my wonderful partner slash president slash secretary's guy in Whoops You. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. Whoops You, where can these guys find you if they're looking for you online? Twitch, Twitter, home address. I don't know if you want to dox yourself or not, but
Nowhere. Don't ever find me ever. Leave me alone. No, I'm just playing. You can find me at Whoopshoe Gaming on Twitter or Whoopshoe on Twitch. I have been active in the chat as well. You can just click on my thing, my profile picture, just follow me on there. But Guilthanes, where can they find you? Enough about me. Where can they find you at?
these guys can find me at Guildthanes on Twitter, over at twitch.tv/Guildthanes as well. I make it nice and easy for you guys, just how it's presented down there at the bottom. And hopefully, guys, I'm getting close to that 1,000 mark on Twitch
Ooh,
TV, and we're gonna be doing a big giveaway when that happens. So if you guys haven't already followed me, please go do so. It would mean the world to me. But that is going to be it for us tonight, guys. Make sure you tune in next week as well for some more Crystal Souls action. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend and a good week. See you later.